welcome. This is the Silent K, and today we're hopefully going to be getting into some MegaMek. But in the meantime, we are en route. Yes, hi Varank, here I am. Glad you could make it. We are starting on July the 1st, right where we left off. I have added some things to the requisition list, just to fill out our, just so that we don't run out of any parts while we're on deployment. Mostly 1 and 2 items of things, just, actuators and locations. We are celebrating some birthdays today. We are celebrating some anniversaries today. 106 people gained vocational XP, including Yarvik and Maru. Yarvik is at 14 XP. Maru is sitting at 28. Speaking of which, we do have some people sitting at 40 and above XP. We've got Earl Sinclair sitting at 43. I think we're going to go ahead and give him special ability Jumping Jack, because that costs 40. Fred Jones, aka Hoser, has 40 XP, so I don't know how you want to spend that. We could spend that on a special ability. We could do all weather, or no, we can't do all weather just yet. That costs 60. We could do Cluster Hitter, we could do Dodge. We could do Gunnery Energy, but that would supersede your weapon specialization. We could do Hot Dog, which would reduce your shutdown rolls by 1, but you don't have ammo rolls because there's no ammo in your mech. We could do Human TRO for mech. We could do Iron Man. We could do Maneuvering Ace, which enables the unit to move laterally like a quad. Okay, so that's not terrible. Melee Specialist and subsequently Melee Master are also really good. Multitasker could be good if you wanted to split your targets. You could do Range Master if you wanted to. Range Master Medium would be really powerful with those PPCs, but it might be kind of wasted because you do have Sniper. So even at medium, you're only looking at a +1. Sensor Geek, some like it hot. Yeah, we've got a few options. I'll let you dwell on that for a minute. Zero Chew also sitting at 40 XP. I think because he is assigned to... Well, dang, I don't remember who he's assigned to. Probably an energy boat, because that's what we tend to go towards. We could give him Gunnery Energy. We'll wait on that until we make landfall. Yes, it's not advantage in the D&D sense, but it is a +1 bonus, I believe. Let me double check. Abilities, Human TRO. It's a +1 when determining crits for a specific unit type. And you can only have one or the other. But yeah, I would give you a +1 for determining crits. So on the confirmation roll, it would give you a +1. Now, that's less effective in the hands of a mech that does big chunky damage rather than one that does sandblast kind of damage. Sandblast kind of damage really gains a lot from Human TRO, but big chunky damage gains a bit less. That said, even with the big chunky damage, sometimes you do crits, and sometimes you may miss those crits by 1 point. So this would help in those situations. I can't say for sure that it's necessarily the most cost efficient use of your points, but it is an option. You're thinking human TRO? I mean, we can do human TRO if you want. Just say the word. Zero Chew, I think he's actually gonna get Jumping Jack as well, because I want to say he's in a Jumping Mech. Yeah, we'll give Zero Chew Jumping Jack. Lucky, is Lucky an option? Special ability. I don't think there is a special ability called Lucky. Yeah, I mean, it's less effective on a big weapon mech. But that said, even with those big weapons, sometimes you're gonna land crits, and sometimes they're gonna be effective. Um, if you want to hold on to it for now, I understand. Oh, human TRO? I mean, we can do that if you want. Do you want to do mechs, I assume, not Vs or battle armor? Okay, was just checking Sarna. Yeah, okay, just let me know. There's no rush on that. We did have a few things that I wanted to do as well before we advance too many days. Let me pull up Discord on my phone real quick. Um, let's see. We wanted to do. I forgot to set this up the way I prefer. We do by name, by weight class, and then by type. And then go back to general. Let's see. Just saying human TRO isn't that good? No. It's not maximized for your build. I don't want to say it's a bad ability, but it's not one that you're spec'd into. We'll hold off on that. Maybe we'll do all weather or something like that. But in the meantime, let's see, we've got the Mackie Mark V, which has all the medium lasers. It's a little bit short in the mid and long range with just the ERPVC and the LB10X. Yeah, no, for sure. It definitely has too few weapons. It's not making as many crit rolls as like Wyvern's mech does. Um, that said, you are making crit rolls against relatively fresh units. So, like a Warhammer, for example, you hit him in the left torso, he's going to take a crit. Whereas Tactical Genius, I don't even know if that's an option actually. Um, yeah, Tactical Genius is only available as a new recruit. It's not one that you can buy, it's one that you have to be born with, basically. Tactical Genius would be good. In tabletop, it's a lot better. I'm not sure exactly how it works in MegaMek. Okay, so the Mackie, we're going to activate you with Ethan. Yes. And we are going to customize in the Mech Lab. I'm thinking the two left arm or the right arm or the right torso ones. Now we'll scrap the ones in the right torso. We're gonna have to go, yeah, we're advanced mixed inner sphere, ER medium clan tech, and those are gonna go in the right torso. And that'll give us a bit more mid-range punch. In addition to the PPC and the LB10X. And that'll take us all of 2 days to do that. So we will have Ranabala do that. And that'll be the Mark 6 M7 MSK7A. Yes, so that is the Mackie. What else did we want to do? The Highlander has an SRM that we can upgrade. We'll have Josefa up. Oh no, not Josefa. We will have Jasruden, perhaps. Yes, Jasruden can do that. We're going to customize in the Mech Lab. We are going to go mixed inner sphere. We're going to drop the SRM6 from the left arm and the SRM6 ammo from the left torso. We'll take a Streak SRM6 in the left arm and some Streak SRM6 ammo in the left torso. That gives us an extra ton to play with, so we could... Well, it would be wasted on armor. We could do another heat sink. Oh, we could do double heat sinks on this thing. Yeah, I think we should do double heat sinks on this thing. We'll save a couple tons there. We can do medium lasers, I suppose. We can put 2 in the left torso with the LRM-20. We can put 1 in the right torso, which already has 2. So that's 5 medium lasers. Alright, and that's going to take us 23,000 minutes. Okay, well. We'll have Tamalika start on that on an 8. Yeah, double heat sinks are always great, especially for something with an ERPPC, for example. Or even without an ERPPC, if you've got enough medium lasers, double heat sinks are definitely worthwhile. What else did we want to do? Let me pull up Discord again. The Battle Master could use the 4 machine guns that we have. Josefa Elizabeth can activate that. Ballistic, machine gun. Oh, no, we need to go tech level advanced and tech base mixed. And then we can add some clan machine guns. And we'll add 4 of those. Those will all go in the left arm. Along with half a ton of ammo. We'll go half-ton machine gun clan ammo, and we can stick that in the arm as well. It'll still be protected by the left torso case, but if we lose the arm, we won't have to worry about the machine gun ammo going off. So that'll be 6,720 minutes. That seems like something Fox can do on an 8+. And that'll be the Mark 3. Can't read the red of heat currently, but we do have ER medium lasers. If you're talking about the red of heat being on the mech lab, then yeah, I get that. I also have trouble seeing some of the numbers on this color scheme. What else did we have? We had the Hatamoto Chi with a pair of SRM6s. We'll have Septi ready that. And then we will customize in the mech lab. Yeah, 41 of 30 is our current heat level. And yeah, I do see how that can be difficult to read. We could drop the two SRM6s. And we can add two Streak 6s or four SRM6s. Yeah, that would be more heat, but within close range, yeah, we'll do four SRM6s. And we'll put two in each side torso. And we'll put the 2 tons of ammo in the right side with the case. That'll take us 5,760 minutes. And we can give that to someone on a 9. No, we can give that to Susan on a 7. That'll be a Mark 4. Hatamoto Chi. What else did we have? The Grizzly has a medium pulse laser that we could upgrade. Let's go ahead and find the Grizzly. We'll activate him. We'll have Shasa activate that? Yes, okay. And then we will customize in the mech lab. That is tech level advanced, tech base, tech base clan. Oh, that's already a clan medium pulse laser. Okay, well, I was thinking we could upgrade that. I guess I was mistaken. Okay, sorry about that. There was a phone ringing in the background. The guillotine, we could activate that, and we could throw in a couple of Streak SRM6s into the right torso. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Tech level advanced, tech base mixed inner sphere. Two SRM6s from the right torso and two SRM6 ammos. Streak SRM6s. And how about 1 ton of ammo to start with? And we will, well, there's no point in adding ammo or armor. We can do a point of heat sink. Yes, I like that. So the Streak SRM6s, those can go in the right and left torso. The ammo can go in the right torso with the case as well as a double heat sink. Yeah, I think that works. We'll have Can we do anyone better than a 10? Doesn't look like we can. But that's only going to be 7,000 minutes, so it's not too bad. Kostya. Okay. Now, with that said and done, we do still have a bunch of ER medium lasers. We do still have. Wait, hold on. Those are medium laser pods. Let me do detail, name, and tech base. ER medium laser. We still have 2 ER medium lasers. We still have 9 medium pulse lasers. So basically, anything in the hangar with a medium pulse laser we can upgrade. The Atlas does not have a medium pulse laser. The Kraken does not have medium pulse lasers. The Banshee is looking alright. The Emperor is okay. Yeah, I mean, we've got a bunch of medium pulse lasers, but we don't have any mechs with medium pulse lasers that we can upgrade. The Victor can swap 2 mediums for a medium pulse. The Zeus could swap 2 mediums for medium pulse, but honestly, I mean, it's pretty well balanced as it is. The Black Knight already has medium pulse. Marauder already has medium. Well, we could swap out the medium pulses in the left and right arms, but then at that point it seems like the SRM6s just become superfluous. So I I feel like the SRMs were kind of important to that build, so I want to hold off on that. The Orion 2C is missing an SRM4. We do have 2 SRM4s, so we could. We could activate that. We could have Halima activate that. Yes, we can. And then we can. Oh, we can replace some. Oh, we pulled all the armor off of this thing, didn't we? Let's go ahead and replace the SRM4. Excuse me. We'll replace all the ammo bins. We'll have Josefa replace 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those. We'll have Vernita replace 1 and 1 of those. We'll have Kazuko place 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're reloading now. Okay, okay. Okay. So now this Orion 2C is just missing its armor. That said, we only have 340 points of armor in stock, so I think we're actually going to put this thing back in mothballs. Now that we've got the SRM reinstalled in it, can George put it in mothballs? No. How about Ogiko? No. If not Ogiko, how about Daniel? Yes, Daniel can put it in mothballs. Alright. Okay, we've got the Hatamoto Chi in 11 days. We've got the Guillotine in 15 days. We've got the Battlemaster in 13 days. Jeez, why is the Battlemaster so long? We're just replacing some machine guns. The Highlander in 48 days. The Mackie will be done tomorrow. Okay, okay. Let's go ahead. Never been a big fan of pulse lasers compared to regular lasers. Me neither, but we have a bunch of them, and honestly, with the extra range and the extra accuracy, they're not bad weapons. It's just they're expensive battle value wise. But then medium lasers are not exactly cheap battle value wise either. Alright, well, let's advance the day, and we'll see what we've got going on. Uncaught exception, okay, don't know what that's all about. We've added a bunch of stuff to the procurement list. Unit market has been updated. Got a longbow 8C at 5% markup. Not too interested in that. We've got a Crusader 4K, which is standard tech. Which has 2 SRM6s, 2 LRM10s, and 2 medium pulse lasers. That's not as good as the one we've got. We've got a Vindicator intro tech. We've got a Vulcan with a medium pulse and a large pulse. We've got an Urban Mech R60 with the autocannon 10. We've got a Fire Javelin intro tech, and we've got a Wasp 1A intro tech. So we're not interested in any of those. Let's see if there's maybe any cargo vehicles. APC tracked SRM has 1 ton of infantry cargo, so no, we're not interested in that either. Yarvik turned 44, B turned 27. We've got some people celebrating 7 years. We got some people celebrating 4 years with us. Robin Kyung is 3 today, so we'll have to put him in, not daycare, but grade school tomorrow. Got a couple more birthdays. Howard Spencer is 34 today. 106 people gained vocational XP. I know what happened. We're supposed to be on July 2nd right now, but it still gives us the monthly stuff. Let's check the finances real quick. Yeah, nothing since the 1st. We did not pay the salaries more than once, so I think we're in the clear. We did gain a bunch of negotiation skills, apparently. Volder's relief duty personnel contract, or admin transport personnel contract Volder's relief duty. We will begin with 9 support points, so that is going to be some bonus parts that we can definitely pick up. It'll only be inner sphere bonus parts that we can pick up. All the units got mothballed. That was yesterday. Bunch of stuff got added to the procurement list. That was yesterday. Activated the Mackie. Activated the Highlander. Activated the Battlemaster. Activated the Hatamoto Chi. The Grizzly. We can mothball. We'll have Elizabeth they do that, because I know she's got time. Okay, Anacito is 31, Celtic is 32. Okay, moving on to July 3rd. Yes, July 3rd, indeed. All of the stuff that got added to the procurement list, we're gonna start procuring that today. We got some birthdays. We've got a Stalker getting mothballed. That's the Mark IV. Don't know why we were mothballing that one. Don't remember. The Guillotine will be ready in 14 days. The Battlemaster will be ready in 12. The Hatamoto Chi in 10. Grizzly is mothballed. Orion 2C is mothballed. The Highlander will be ready in 47 days, and the Cyclops will be ready in 36. We found foot actuator on Ueda. That'll be here in 3 days. We found foot actuators. We found hand actuators, hand actuators, hand actuators. Okay, yeah, procurement is going to be a big part of our daily log until we clear out this list. Kellyanne Inskip is unable to find contacts for Mech Center Torso on Ueda. Okay, procurement. What else have we got going on? We got Infirmary is ready to go. We've got July 4th. We've got 4 jumps remaining to Volders. We've got some birthdays, we got some actuators arriving, we've got some center torsos and left arms arriving. The Guillotine in 13 days, the Battlemaster in 11 days, the Hatamoto Tree in 9. The Highlander and the Cyclops will be a bit longer. Everything else appears to be procurement. Yeah, that's all procurement. Okay. More procurement, lots of it, because we have so many administrators and they do such a good job. We got the personnel market, we've got a veteran soldier with field gunners AC2, not concerned with that. We've got some birthdays, we've got some anniversaries, education, maintenance on the Leopard. Did not improve at all, which is kind of a shame because we've got some pretty bad shape armor right here. We did get some parts in. We've got the Hatamoto Chi in 8 days and some people arriving after that, or getting finished after that. We've got all of this procurement. Okay, the procurement list is getting through. We'll do one more day. That's July 6th. And we're almost done with the procurement already. We've got Zero Chew, Kai Macarand, and George Valdez celebrating 6 years with us today. We've got Private Fallon Rima having a birthday. We've got a bunch of actuators and left arms and legs and right arms and legs arriving today. We've got the Hatamoto Chi in 1 week. The rest of that is all procurement. Okay. July 7th. We are almost done with the procurement list. We've got some birthdays, we've got some parts arriving. We've got the Hatamoto Chi in 6 days, the Highlander in 43, and everything else in between. Hatamoto Chi in 5 days, presumably, yes. Bunch of parts have arrived. For some reason, oh, didn't realize those are all clan. Didn't mean to have clan parts on the procurement list. Okay, we've got the Hatamoto Chi in 5 days. We got the Hatamoto Chi in 4 days. Oliver Costa and Elena Angus celebrating 3 years with us today. We've got maintenance on the Union, which is not showing any improvements. There's not a lot of room for improvement, but we could be doing better on that armor. A bunch of parts have arrived. Foxenberg is working on the Battlemaster. Kostya is working on the Guillotine. Okay, 4 days on the Hatamoto Chi. 3 days on the Hatamoto Chi. We've got parts arriving. We've got birthdays. We've got anniversaries. Evelina. Oh, we had pendants. Oh. Giovanna. can maybe be spending some XP on negotiation and become an elite. Fred Jones, okay, we know we've got 40 XP there. We're holding off on that. But we had dependents. Was it fluff information? No. Biographical information? Yes. Okay, so our dependents. We've got a 3-year-old here. We've got a 3-year-old here. And we've got a 0-year-old down here. Okay, so the 3-year-olds we will set to homeschooling, basic education. And the 0-year-old we will spend to daycare. Okay, so that is our dependents taken care of. The Hatamoto Chi ready in 3 days, the Battlemaster ready in 5, the Guillotine ready in 7. Let's see, this, we're starting on August the 4th is when our contract is beginning. So we've got about 3 more weeks. Hatamoto Chi in 2 days. Highlander will not be ready. The Cyclops will not be quite ready. We'll do 1 more day. Personnel market updated. We got a green mech warrior that we're not interested in. We're not interested in any mech warriors lower than regular. Honestly, the regular we can probably education, unit education. Officer boot camp for the mech warriors. Oh, oops. Green mech warriors. I guess we will also send to education, unit education, military, officer boot camp, field officer graduate. Command officer graduate, leadership and tactics, leadership and strategy. Tactics, yes. Okay. Lots of people have begun their in-unit education. We've got parts arriving. We've got the Hatamoto Chi ready tomorrow if we're lucky. Uncaught exception, okay, and that looks like we are repeating a day. Personnel market updated, we've got nothing. Birthdays, education, Endosteel has arrived. Hatamoto Chi ready tomorrow, it says. Guillotine ready in 4 days, Battlemaster ready in 2 days. Hatamoto Chi is ready, and that now has 4 SRM-6 clan style missile launchers with a total of 30 rounds of ammunition, which might be not quite enough. That's enough for 7.5 rounds each, but then it should be mostly hanging out and doing its PPCs. We can mothball that. I'll have Elizabeth Day do that. Okay, 1 more day. July 14th. We got a couple birthdays. Battlemaster will be ready tomorrow. The Hatamoto Chi is done being mothballed. The Cyclops in 26 days. The Guillotine in 3. Oh, uncaught exception again. The Cyclops will be ready in 26 days. The Battlemaster will be ready tomorrow. The Guillotine will be ready the next day. The Guillotine will be ready in 2 days. Let's see, the Battlemaster with now 4 clan machine guns. yeah, we will mothball that. Yeah, Java errors. I'm okay with ignoring them as long as they don't become a problem. So we've got the Battlemaster being mothballed. The guillotine will be ready in 2 days. July 16th, we've got some birthdays. Meglin Glover is 2 today. Is she... She is undergoing education. Okay, well, that is fine. We got the Cyclops in 25 days, the Highlander in 36, the Battlemaster is mothballed, the guillotine will be ready tomorrow. The guillotine will take an additional 15 days, so that'll be ready on the, 2nd, I think. Which will be just in time. The Highlander and the Cyclops will be just a little bit longer. Chrissy Griffin and Alexandra Nicholas are here with us 4 years today. And we've got some birthdays, no big deals. July 18th, we've got some refits, the guillotine in 14 days. A bunch of people celebrating 5 years with us today. A bunch of people celebrating 5 years with us today. A couple birthdays, some education notifications, and the guillotine in 13 days. Guillotine in 12 days, birthdays. Mark Mikartov, dependent, has now completed high school. Let's go to active. Okay, these guys have all finished high school now. Carrie Emerson, you have only finished early childhood, so you are going to go to high school. Okay, there we go. Let's see, we've got high school, high school, high school. Mary Lopez, you are 27. You need to have been done more than high school. Need to have been done. Yes, that's what I said. Okay, high school. Carol Yee, you're 33 years old. There's no excuse for you not having finished high school. Let's see. High school, high school. Kimberly Benfaros and Melinda, you guys have no reason not to have been in high school yet. High school, high school, and high school. Okay, well, the rest of you guys, excuse me, did not mean to let my phone go off like that. Is it something interesting? Not for you guys. Let me turn down my volume real quick. Okay. So the rest of you guys have all been to high school. You can now go to um You know what? That's a lot of people to all send to one place. Let's send them half and half. We'll send the ones with more XP to MechWarrior School. And we'll send the ones with less XP to Infantry School, I guess. Okay, well that is all of our dependents now assigned to something constructive. We've got Cyclops in 21 days. We've got the Guillotine in 12 days. Moving on to July 21st. We've got the Ratnabala has been with us 3 years. Shada has been with us 3 years. Yasrudin has been with us 3 years today. I did not realize Ratnabala and Yasrudin were hired on the same day. We've got the Cyclops in 20 days, the Highlander in 31, and the Guillotine in 11. We are en route still. We've got 1 jump remaining to Volders. We got a bunch of people arrived at campus. Will begin their education tomorrow. We've got the Guillotine in 10 days, the Guillotine in 9 days. Guillotine in 8 days. We got some anniversaries. No one particularly important. Couple birthdays. We got the Guillotine in 7 days and 1 birthday. Guillotine in... Okay, personnel market updated on Monday, July 27th. We've got a green MechWarrior that we're not particularly interested in. We've got Bogomil has celebrated 5 years with us today. Got some birthdays, got some people wanting to drop out of their education, but tough luck. We got the Guillotine in 6 days. The 27th, we've got Lori Shoy has celebrated 6 years with us. We've got several birthdays. We've got the Guillotine in 5 days. The 28th, we've got... we jumped to Volders. We are now 7 days from Planet Side. Becky Zhang is 1 today. She is undergoing education in the daycare. We got the Guillotine in 4 days. We've got the Guillotine in 3 days. Planet Fall in 6. We've got the Guillotine in 2 days. Planet Fall in 5. We got the Guillotine tomorrow. We are 4 days out from Planet Side. And we've got... Oh, combat action. No, you guys are not involved in combat, so we're going to skip that. Longevity and good conduct, we will award those. And uncaught Java exception, of course. Watch it be the Guillotine failing its role. 36 people gained vocational XP. Spaceman recruit, corporal, sergeant player. Lieutenant Alan Davi gained some XP. He is now up to 4. That looks like about it. Understood. Okay. Good deal. Cyclops in 10 days, Guillotine tomorrow. Moving on to August 1st. Several units have not been formally... yeah, better take a look at that. Oh, the Guillotine is ready with its 2 streak SRM6s. Let's go ahead and we will mothball that. I'll have Elizabeth they do that. Okay, now we can advance the day. The 2nd, we've got 2 days from the Planet Side. Personnel market updated. Veteran soldier, jump platoon, machine gun. Not interested in that. Some birthdays, some anniversaries, some education notifications. The guillotine is mothballed. We've just got the Highlander and the Cyclops being worked on still. August 3rd, we are 0.98 days from planet side. We've got the Cyclops in 8 days. We are now planet side. Boulders relief duty. I am Star Colonel Peter Tupple, commanding the Clan Wolf forces on Boulders. You have shown the heart of a warrior. Let this be a trial that echoes through time. Do you accept the Batchall? I accept the Batchall. Boulders has been reached. Couple birthdays. All of our mechs have been activated. Lots and lots of mechs and other units, including our infantry units, have been activated. Let's check the TO&E. Oh, speaking of the TO&E, I did name our lances. We've got MekHQ Lance, which is our recon lance, which is just missing a pilot for the Spider. Who is going to be our Spider pilot? Why are some people already deployed? And we've got Tethys Lance, which just needs a pilot in the Zeus. Crusader, the Longbow, the Kraken, and the Zeus in our first support lance. We've got the Phoenix Hawk, the Hunchback, the Jenner, and the Spider in our recon lance. So let's go ahead. Oh, Vale is dead. Let's go to active personnel. Let's group by unit as well. We've got Branka, who's a 2-3 pilot. We can assign her to the Zeus. And then, oh my, we do not have a mech warrior ready for the... Oops, we don't have anyone for the Spider. We'll have to pull someone out of their education. Bessie Caesar. Education, we need you to drop out. Okay, and then we can assign you. Oh, we've got Truebone mech warriors. We didn't have to have her drop out. We'll have William, or no, we'll have Martin with a 3-4. Wait, 2-3, and you're a veteran? What? 3-4, 3-4, 3-4, 4-3. Yeah, we'll have Martin take over that Spider. Okay, Bessie, we're gonna have to have you get back into your education unit as soon as you need 1 unit in frontline. Frontline. This force gains points based on its commander's tactics skill. These points can be spent to place mines before a scenario or to support the force with infantry or battle armor from elsewhere in your TO&E. Mines. How about Mariana? We'll have Tonga Lance. Ryuku is on patrol. Galatea is on maneuver. Aleutian is on patrol. And Tethys is on auxiliary. Okay, so we've got 2 on maneuver, 2 on patrol, 1 frontline, and 1 auxiliary. That should be plenty. Let's check out the area of operations. Oh, okay. Relief duty against Clan Wolf, against veterans with D-rated equipment. And we've got 6 months. We've got 6 months to clear out 1 map. So we will send MekHQ Lance. Oh, MekHQ Lance just explored a whole bunch of stuff. And then we'll send Illusion Lance. Oh, Illusion Lance found a battle. It will be on today. It says August 4th. The enemy dominates. Okay. Hold on real quick. Assassination mission. We've got a Vulcan on our side. We've got 2.5 lances, 2 stars. It looks like of enemy mechs. We got an enemy VIP, a wheeled point, a mechanized wheeled infantry point, and a heavy wheeled APC. We've got reinforcements for another star for a total of about 25,000 battle value, because they are all better than average pilots. They're 3-4, 2-3, and thereabouts. We've got a 4-5 in the Sentinel, 4-5, or 4-5 on our side in the Vulcan. Yeah, other than that, they're all 3-4 or better. This is a precision strike inside an active war zone. The enemy dominates the field, but we're not here for a prolonged engagement. We're here for a kill mission. Your primary objective is to assassinate a high-value target before they can escape. This individual is critical to the enemy's war effort, and their elimination will shift the balance in our favor. We expect a fierce but contained battle. Your forces will be operating behind enemy lines deep within hostile territory. Extraction is not a priority. The enemy will retain control of the battlefield when the dust settles. Your task is to neutralize the VIP. No other considerations are of value. Your employer is dispatching a force to assist with this objective. That's a Vulcan with a regular pilot. Additional enemy ground forces have been detected approaching the area. And our objective is to destroy the VIP. +1 victory point if we succeed. Against 25,000 battle value. Let's send Tonga Lance. And let's send Tethys Lance. If we reinforce now, here's our likelihood of success. Forces assigned to maneuver or auxiliary duties are more likely to succeed. We need a target number of 10 plus. Excuse me? Yeah, we'll spend 5 support points to reduce the target. We'll spend 3 support points to reduce the target number by 6. On a 4 plus, we've got 2 chances. Yeah, we'll do that. Needs a 12 versus 6. I thought we needed a 4. Clan Wolf Op 4 has not bid away any forces. Clan Wolf VIP has not bid away any forces. Clan Wolf ground reinforcements have not bid away any forces. and the company will not control the battlefield. Yeah, no, we will not. So any parts that we lose, if we get an arm blown off, we will have to replace that arm. We'll not get any salvage. If anyone ejects, we'll have to rescue them. So yeah, not controlling the battlefield is kind of rough. So that's our 8 mechs versus their 15. 16 including the infantry. Okay. I think we can do this. It might take us until next week. Yeah. Oh, our reinforcements don't arrive until round 6. Well, that's unfortunate. Their reinforcements are all starting on the field. Let's... Okay, sort by battle value. Their big bad is the Lynx with the 3-4 pilot. That's a Lynx with an ERPPC and a large laser and 4 mediums. Got a Hunchback 2C with a pair of Ultra AC-20s and no armor. We've got a Talon with an ERPPC and 2 medium lasers. We've got a Peregrine with 6 LRM5s. A Locust 2C with 8 ER small lasers. I hate Locust 2Cs. A Wyvern with an LRM-10 and a large pulse, a medium and an SRM-6, a Piranha with 12 machine guns and a couple ER mediums, a Hussar with an ER large, the Sentinels with Ultra AC-5s. I was wondering why she wasn't answering that because it was right behind me. Reinforcements on round 6. We've got Hoser, Tsubasa, Ash, and Yarvik. Hoser, Tsubasa, Ash, and Tugyu arriving on round 1. We got Yarvik, Odur, Hala, and Davi arriving on round 6. Zeus, Kraken, longbow with 12 LRM5s, the Kraken with 16 LRM5s. Okay. Let's check the map. Okay, that's weird. That's a nice wide open map. If we've got them on range, we can definitely take them out. We're deploying in the southwest, they're deploying in the northeast. Except the ground reinforcements deploying in the northwest. Their ground reinforcements are deploying on round 6 in the northwest. Okay. Yeah, I think we've got this. Okay, we've lost initiative going into round 1 in deployment, but we are going after the joint force. Oh, they're deploying in the northeast? Oh, we're gonna have range on them for sure. Let's start with the Stalker here. Awesome here. Let's see, the Grizzly can start here. And Ash and the Manowar can start here. Alright, no, here. Okay. Reinforcements arriving on round 6, same as theirs. We've one initiative going into round 1. They might have someone like on this ledge right here, but mostly they're gonna be holed up on this island here, I believe. So we will have the Stalker advance by 5 hexes. We'll have the Grizzly advance by 6 hexes. Let's see, the Gargoyle will advance 6 hexes. And the Awesome will advance 5 hexes. Okay, no rolls or checks during the movement phase. No weapons fire because no one's seen anybody yet. We're all losing 2 heat a turn due to cold temperature. That does mean the infantry are going to die on contact. We have lost initiative going into round 2, and we are in fact going first. Start with the Awesome, can go 3 hexes. Oh, we've got eyes on a Piranha. Is he jump capable? He is not jump capable, so he must have run out there. Let's see, the Stalker will advance 3 hexes as well. Let's see, the Grizzly is a 4/6/4, so it'll advance 4 hexes. Oh, we've got all the sensor returns right here. They're going to be trying to cross that water. And last but not least, we've got the Manowar will advance a solid 6 hexes. And the Vulcan jumps to the front. The Piranha does not fall through the ice on 6s. Does fall on his butt for turning on ice. Takes 2 damage to the center torso rear and destroys his searchlight. 1 armor remaining. Narrowly avoids hurting the pilot in the fall. Takes 1, crashed into a hill. Takes 1 damage to the right arm. And then the Talon on 6s does not break through the ice. That must be on 1 die. That must be 1 die, because on 2 dice there's no way we got that lucky. Let's start with Hoser. Hoser has, so we have the Talon at all. We got the Talon on 6s. We got the Piranha on 9s. We've got the Peregrine on 8s. We'll go for the Talon on 6s. Do we want to hit him 4 times? Yeah, let's try and finish off that Talon this turn. Let's see, the Stalker. Again, at the Talon on 12s, the Peregrine on 14s. Yeah, we'll take a couple of 12s, and that's about all we can do, I believe. Now we'll throw in some LRM 5s. Tsubasa with the Gauss rifle. Has the Talon on 11s, has the Peregrine on 13s. We will skip the Gauss rifle. We will take him on a 9 with the large pulse. The Peregrine on a 13 will skip. The Man-O-War does not have anything within 12 hexes. Alright, lots of people illuminated, mainly by our own searchlights. On 6s, we hit him in the right leg, the right arm, and the right leg again, destroying his right leg and transferring into the right torso. So that is a mobility kill for Hoser on the Talon. The Stalker missed on a pair of 12s, missed on a quartet of 12s with the LRM5s. Tsubasa missed on a 9. The Talon did hit Hoser with a return shot to the left leg for 10 with an ERPPC, Inner Sphere style. The Vulcan missed the Talon. The Talon goes down, takes 4 to the left leg, hurts the pilot, needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 3. No one's gained any heat yet except for Hoser, which is sitting at 10. We've lost initiative, but we are going after our joint force, the Vulcan. The Vulcan is going to turn around and run back. The Stalker will advance 4 hexes. Let's see. Hoser will walk 1 hex. Tsubasa and the Grizzly will move forward 5 hexes. And Ash and the Gargoyle like to get within 3 to 6 hexes from the Peregrine. Yes, so that'll be 7 hexes from her. And she can back up 5 hexes next turn and gain 2 evasion and a little bit of distance. No skill checks or piloting rolls during the movement phase. Let's see, Hoser can start. We've got the Piranha on 6s, we've got the Talon on 6s, we've got the Peregrine on 7s. Let's go for the Talon on 6s, and we'll do 1, 2, 3 of those. That'll give us 4 heat over for next turn, which is fine. Let's see, the Stalker. Likewise at the Talon on 10s. Probably not going to hit, but it's not worth taking a shot. We'll throw in the ER mediums. And we'll do 3 LRMs on 12s just to be heat. No, we'll throw in the 4th one because it's cold out. Tsubasa at the Piranha. We'll shoot him on a 9 if we can with the Gauss rifle, and a 7 with the large pulse, and a 9 with the medium pulse, and a 9 with the LRM-10. Not likely to hit with much of that, but he's a light mech, so he's not liable to do well if we do hit him. Ash has the Peregrine on 8s, so we will fire as many of those as we can. Yeah, we'll go 2 heat over for that. Okay, lots of people got illuminated. The Vulcan missed the Piranha. Yeah, nice hits indeed. Hoser at the Talon hits him in the center torso, hits him in the right torso. The Talon is dead. Let me just make a note real quick that Hoser also got... what was that? It wasn't the Peregrine. Hold on. Talon 141 goes to Hoser. Okay. Talon 141. Wait. Hold on. Okay, so hold on. In round 2, we hit the talon in the right leg and the right arm and the right leg again, and the talon goes down. And then the talon ejects, right? No. We shot the talon some more. And we destroyed him by engine destruction. Okay, well, I guess. The Stalker hits the Talon in the left arm and left torso on 10s with the ER large lasers, down to 2 in both of those locations. And 2 LRMs to the right arm transfer to the center torso, which is gone because of engine destruction. The Grizzly at the Piranha hits him in the right leg and destroys his right leg, so the Piranha goes down. Large pulse laser to the left arm, so the left arm is destroyed as well. Piranha misses the Man-O-War on a 12 with his ER medium. The Peregrine misses Hoser on 10s with the LRM5s. Actually, does hit with 3 of them to the right torso. Costs us a point of edge to avoid a head hit. We're down to 21 on the right torso. The Man-O-War at the Peregrine on 8s hits him in the right leg, the left arm, the left torso, and the center torso, and the center torso down to 3. Left torso's down to 0. Peregrine needs a 9 to stay standing, gets a 7. Plus 4 because he's standing on ice. Jeez. Takes 4 to the left torso, going internal, leaving him with 4 structure. Needs a 9 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 7. Needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets an 8. Stalker is up to 2 heat. Man-O-War is up to 2 heat. Hoser is down to 4. Pilot Etten Erickson is destroyed by extreme temperature. We've got units deploying on round 6, which is in 2 more rounds. We have 1 initiative going into round 4. We are going before our joint force, which is the what's his name? The Clint? Is it a Clint? Vulcan. It was a Vulcan, not a Clint. They're so similar though. We've got them down to 81% of their forces. They've got us down to 99.75% of ours. So things are going pretty well, I would say. Let's see. Let's start with Hoser. Hoser will advance at a walk for 2 hexes. The Stalker will advance 1 hex so that we're not standing on ice. Let's see. Tsubasa and the Grizzly will go forward 4 hexes. And Ash will move forward 4 hexes as well. Get eyes on the Piranha. Yeah, let's go there. That'll give us, if he doesn't eject, we've got him on medium laser range. Peregrine tries to get up more than once and falls down. Needs an 8, gets a 4, takes 4 to the CT, narrowly avoids hurting the pilot. Needs an 8, gets a 6, takes 4 to the right torso, does not avoid hurting the pilot. Needs a 5 to stay conscious, gets an 11. So yeah. Peregrine is still down. Oh, Hoser taking fire from the heavy-wheeled APC. What does it have? Alarm 5? Oh, it's a searchlight. Okay. Well, we've got him on a 10. We've got the Wyvern over here on a 10 as well. We've got the Piranha on a 9. We've got the Peregrine on a 7. That's going to be the Peregrine on a 7. Oh, wait. That's not. Hoser. Hoser has the Peregrine on a 4. We'll do 3 of them at 15 a pop. Let's see, the Stalker. Come on, stop that. Has the Piranha on 9s, so we will take a pair of those and an 11. And we'll throw in a bunch of LRMs on 9s as well for 2 under. Tsubasa and the Grizzly has the Peregrine on 6s. Has the Wyvern on 7s. So yeah, that'll be a 7 on the Wyvern, and a 5 with the large pulse, and a 9 with the medium pulse, and a 7 with the LRM 10. Last but not least, Ash at the Piranha. We've got him on 5s. Wow. So yeah, that'll be pretty much all the 5s. We'll go heat neutral. Yeah, I saw red. Hoser hits the Peregrine in the center torso, destroys the Peregrine, hits him in the left leg, leaves him with 4 structure on the left leg. The Lynx misses the Man-O-War and the Grizzly on 12s. The Stalker hits the Piranha in the right arm, destroying it and transferring it to the right torso. And then 4 LRMs to the right torso, critting on a machine gun and the engine. Not that Piranha is worried about losing a machine gun or an engine hit, given that it runs really cool and has lots of machine guns. The Grizzly hits the Wyvern in the right arm with a large pulse laser. Missed with the Gauss rifle, unfortunately. Hit him in the right arm for 10 down to 4, and then 10 LRMs to the right torso down to 6. The Man-O-War at the Piranha hits him in the left torso, center torso, right torso destroyed, right arm transfers into the center torso, right arm transfers into the center torso and destroys the Piranha. And then continues critting on the left torso for the ammo explosion. The Wyvern hits the Man-O-War in the left leg for 9 with large pulse laser, must be extreme range. Or no, that's an inner sphere large pulse laser, isn't it? Yeah, it is. That's a Royal Wyvern. 9 damage to the left leg down to 25. LRM 10 hits with 6 to the right arm down to 20. The Vulcan misses the Piranha. The Wyvern needs a 6 to stay standing, gets a 3. Goes down on his center torso for 5 down to 15. And does successfully make his seatbelt check. Vulcan is at 0 heat, the Lynx and the Hunchback are at 0 heat, the Wyvern is at 2 heat, everyone else is running cool. Going into round 5, we have 1 initiative, and we are going last. We've got units arriving for reinforcements next turn. We've got them down to 57%, we're at 99%. What are you doing, Vulcan? What are you doing? Alright, so, the Stalker will advance 3 hexes. Hoser will advance 3 hexes. Tsubasa will advance 5 hexes. And Ash will advance 4 hexes. We'll get the Hunchback at 6 hexes, which is a pretty good range for us. Wyvern needs a 5 to stand up in the sand, gets an 8, so he does successfully stand up. Alright, Hoser being illuminated again, looks like. Let's see, we've got the Wyvern on 4s, we've got the heavy APC on 4s, we've got the Hunchback on a 4, we've got the Lynx on a 6, I think. It'll show me. Yeah, the Lynx on a 6. Oh, what do we think? The Wyvern, the Hunchback, or the wheeled APC? The Hunchback has very little armor. Very, very little armor, and 2 Ultra AC-20s, so he's got a huge glass cannon quotient. So yeah, I think we're going to go for him. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'll go 9 heat over on the Hunchback. The Stalker, likewise, has the Hunchback on 9s. 9s is not great, but we'll take it. 9s, and we'll throw in an 11. That Hunchback has the dual Ultra 20s. And the range is just within medium range for you. We'll throw in the 11s. You know what? We'll throw in all the 11s. We'll do 9s with the ER larges, 11s with the ER mediums, and then 11s with the LRMs for 2 heat over. Hunchies are good to take off the field. High priority target? Yes. Yeah, take that guy out. He can deal 80 points of damage a turn in 20-point chunks. That's huge. Tsubasa, maybe take out the wheeled APC on an 8. Has the Hunchback on an 8, or has the heavy wheeled APC on an 8? I think the heavy APC on 8s and 6s is probably a better shot, because the Hunchy may well already be dead, and if not, well, we've got Ash hitting him on 5s. What have we got? The Hunchback does not appear to have fired yet, which worries me, because I don't know what his target numbers are, but we are going to hit him with all the medium lasers for 2 heat over. Oh, I did not see red. He is not dead yet. The Hunchback. Oh, good lord. On 9s. On 9s, hits 2 for 2. And then with the ER mediums, hits 1 for 2. So 3 out of 4 on 9s, which is ridiculously good luck. Hits the Man-O-War in the left leg for 20, hits him in the right arm for 20. 5 left on the leg, 0 left on the arm. And an ER medium to the right torso for 7, down to 17. Vulcan misses the Hunchback, the Lynx misses the Man-O-War. Hoser at the Hunchback, hits him in the right leg critical, transferring into the right torso, and the right leg again transferring into the right torso, critting on one of his Ultra AC-20s. If we can get him to eject, I would love to salvage that ammunition. The Stalker, at least it didn't hit the same location twice. That is true. We could very easily have lost a leg or an arm or even a side torso to a pair of AC-20s. But still, 3 out of 4 on 9s is ridiculously good luck. That said, you, Hoser, did have some really good grouping on your PPCs. 3 shots to the right leg, destroying his right torso almost. The Stalker hits him in the left torso, hits him in the right arm, hits him in the center torso and the left leg. We don't get salvage. Oh, you're right. No, we don't. We don't get salvage. This is, we do not control the battlefield after this. Wait a minute. The VIP is the heavy wheeled APC, piloted by Midhat. Is that this guy? That is the Wolf APC, or VIP. Okay. Well, Grizzly misses with the Gauss rifle, misses with the large pulse laser, hits with the medium pulse laser on the left side, immobilizing the APC. The Wyvern hits the Man of War in the left torso and the right arm with LRMs for 6, down to 12 structure on that right arm. We have to hit our target also. Who is our target? Our target is this guy right here that our Grizzly was shooting at and just immobilized. Man of War at the Hunchback hits him in the right arm, left leg, left torso, left arm again, right arm destroyed. Oh, critted on the AC-20 ammunition. There is no more Hunchback. And all the other medium lasers are moot. Man of War took 40 plus, needs a 5, gets a 9 to stay standing. Heavy wheeled APC destroyed by a watery grave. Okay, well. Given that we're not getting any salvage for this, and given that we just finished the objectives, I think we can call it here. Yeah, we can call that a win. Yeah, you're right. No ammo anyways. And we will declare victory because we have achieved our objectives and we can bounce out of here. And we lost a total of less than 400 battle value, less than 2% of our total forces. Do we control the battlefield? No, we do not. The Man of War took moderate damage, including some internal damage to the right arm and a lot of armor to the left leg. Other than that, we escaped pretty much unscathed. No one got hurt. The heavy wheeled APC goes to the Grizzly, Tsubasa. The Hussar and the mechanized rifle platoon. The rifle platoon died to the water, I think, and the Hussar, I don't think we killed at all. The heavy wheeled APC goes to Tsubasa. The Hunchback and the Piranha go to Ash, and Hoser gets the Talon and the Peregrine. So yeah, destroy 100%, check, checkity, check. Resolution is victory, we did do that. Alright. Anyone in the infirmary? No, no one in the infirmary. No, salvage, so we've just got some armor to replace. Who are our armor specialists? Who most needs the XP? Ben, Elena. Fred Modry. Actually, Penny. Chris. Chris would like to be an internal specialist, so we're gonna have her do the armor here. Ratnabala can do the ammo. And the Man of War just needs some armor. Was Chris doing that? Under 45 minutes to put in 29 points of armor on a -1, sure, and then 90 minutes for Penny to replace or repair the right arm. Okay, so we're just missing a heatsink. Oh man, I can hear it raining out there. I don't know. You guys probably can't hear it, but I can. Sounds like it's really coming down. Okay, so that is all of our repairs. That is everything in the warehouse that needs to be taken care of. Nothing in the infirmary. Repairs cost 3,500 worth of parts. No big deal. Aleutian, Tonga, Ryukyu, and Tethys lands have returned from deployment. Let's send Ryukyu lands here. Oh, interception defense. We've got another battle. Light craters, snow. Deployment date is the 6th, so that's 2 days from now. Battle date is the 6th, return date is the 6th. So, hostile battle value is almost 19,000. We've got a bunch of veteran pilots and regulars, and a bunch of heavy and medium mechs, and some heavy tanks. We've got an Orion 2C, we've got a couple Black Knights, including a Royal variant. We've got a Galahad and a Flashman in the reinforcements. We did repair. We did all of our repairs. There is nothing left in the repair bay except for this heat sink that we don't have available. And besides that, we've got 2 days before this battle, so we could even send out a Lucian. And given that it seems like we're getting 2 hexes or 2 radius, I think we're gonna send Aleutian here. Okay. So yeah, we are exploring way more area with our patrol units than we used to. New scenario, interception defense will occur on 08, 06, 30, 25, 30, 52. Wolf Op 4 has bid away units, and ground reinforcements has bid away 3 units. That Orion will be a handful. I mean, the Glass Spider has 2 Gauss rifles, so that's going to be a handful as well. As well as being heavily armored. Very heavily armored. The Orion 2C with a 3-4 pilot has an LRM-20, 2 ER large lasers, SRM-4, and a Gauss rifle. Oof. Gauss rifle and 2 ER large lasers, as well as some missiles. Yeah, that's a pretty big deal. And he's even more heavily armored than the Galahad. So yeah, I think we've got our 2 priority targets, the Orion and the Galahad. The Black Knight is also no slouch. He's got PPC and 2 large lasers. The Royal Black Knight with a veteran pilot has an ER on PPC and 2 large pulse lasers. We've got a Royal Wyvern, we've got a Demon Tank, a Royal Demon Tank, a Royal Zephyr Tank, a Prowler, and a Sentinel 3L, which has the Ultra AC5 and a Streak 2. The Sentinel is not that heavily armored, though. Not heavily armored at all. Except for his back, strangely. He's very heavily armored on the rear. Relatively speaking. So I think we're going to advance a day. Okay. So Leonidas is 28. Darby is celebrating 2 years with us. Lieutenant Bessie, we need to send you back to school. Revolution and Ryuku have returned. So we can send, I'm thinking maybe like Galatea here. Oh. Diversion engagement. Bypass or destroy diversionary force. Okay. Hostile BV is nearly 21,000. Okay, so starting tomorrow we've got interception defense, and the day after that we've got a diversion engagement. Where they are bringing 2 riflemans, a C and a 2C, a Warhammer 6R, a Royal Black Knight, and a Supernova. A Supernova with 6 ER large lasers and all the double heat sinks. And 8,000 points worth of reinforcements, an Orion 2C, a Highlander 732, and a Royal Black Knight. Okay, so they are not joking around. They are bringing some big, heavy units. I did want clanners to fight, that is true. Are the mission details there yet? Yes. Both of these... Okay, so the interception defense, the one that starts tomorrow, the one against more units but smaller units. Enemy forces are on the move, headed towards an unknown objective, and we cannot allow them to reach their destination. Their intent remains unclear, but their movement suggests a high-value mission. Their objective is to intercept and engage the unit, destroying at least 50% of their forces before they can escape via the opposite edge of the engagement zone. Expect the enemy to favor speed and mobility. Yeah, other than the Black Knight and the Orion, the Black Knights and the Orion, they are pretty quick. Avoiding prolonged engagements as they push towards their objective. Deny them their escape route, break their formation, and ensure they do not reach their goal intact. They may not attempt to punch through with concentrated force or use diversionary tactics to slip past your defenses, anticipate their maneuvers, and shut them down. We will control the battlefield at the end of the engagement, securing any remaining assets and preventing any further movement from enemy reinforcements. This mission is about disruption and dominance. Cripple their forces, seize the field, and ensure that whatever they were planning never comes to pass. The enemy force appears to be poorly equipped. Additional enemy ground forces have been detected approaching the area due to a comm center. So, destroy 50% of the ground reinforcements and the OPFOR. For a total of 18,500 battle value. 18,500 battle value. $18,500 battle value. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but that was some thunder. Okay, so we will advance one day. Interception defense is today, deploy a force. We've got the Cyclops in 5 days and the Highlander in 16. Okay, so who do we want to send here? We've got Galatea out of action for the moment. You can't hear it though? I'm surprised. My mic is not that sensitive, except when it comes to picking up the air conditioning. But yeah, if you can hear the thunder, it's pretty loud. So, interception defense. Galahad, Flashman, 2 Black Knights and two Black Knights and an Orion 2C, a Sentinel, a couple Zephyrs, a couple Demons. who do we want to send against this force? So Galatea is deployed. We should have Tethys Lance should be available, but they're not for some reason. Oh, because they're in a support role. We can't deploy them except in reinforcements. Let's send Tonga Lance. And then we'll send Tethys Lance. Target number is 10 plus. So that'll bring it down to a 6. Needed a 6, got a 6, barely. Reinforcement success. Okay, so the Crusader, the Zeus, the Longbow, and the Kraken will arrive on round 6. With 10 minutes left in the stream, I don't think I'm going to start this battle just yet. Dawn dusk, heavy snowfall, moderate gale. Let's reroll that. Daylight and light snowfall, calm wind. Okay, yeah. That gives us the range advantage. Yep, we will save our game here. I know it's a little early, like 10 minutes, and I do apologize, but I don't know how to fill the next 10 minutes without starting this battle, and I'm not ready to start this battle and get 10 minutes in before next week. So we will maybe just spend the next few minutes admiring the enemy forces. That Galahad, 2 Gauss rifles and 5 tons of ammo. Yeah, 10 minutes is not enough time to really get into a battle, especially not one with this many units. They've got 12 units, we've got 8. That's a 20 unit battle. Yeah, that's the plan. Jeez, I can see the thunder on the monitor. It's almost as loud as when I'm talking. And then the diversion engagement. Let's take a look at that real quick. We've got Galatea. Oh, there's the Flashman. Is there a Flashman? Oh yeah, the reinforcements with a 3-4 pilot. That's an 8K. Large laser, large laser, large laser. Medium, 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 medium. One in each arm, 2 in the left torso, 1 in the right torso, AMS, and the flamer. And of course, all the heat sinks. But yeah, if we could land a Flashman, that would be nice. And we are, I believe, going to... are we going to control the battlefield? I think we're going to control the battlefield on that one. Diversion engagement, which is us against 2 riflemen, a Black Knight, a Warhammer, and a Supernova, as well as an Orion 2C, a Highlander, and a Royal Black Knight. Let's change that to gusting rain, strong gale, and light fog. Okay. That's gonna hurt their missiles. It's gonna hurt our missiles as well. Galatea Lance. Is it necessary that we send Galatea Lance on that one? Who else can we send? And what do we have to do to keep them from getting reinforcements on every battle? They've got a comm center around here somewhere. We should be able... Yeah, we should, in 2 more engagements, 2 more deployments, be ready to take out their early warning defense, or their data center, which is giving them reinforcements. But until then, those reinforcements are going to be a pain in the butt, because they're bringing 2 lances worth of stuff on every engagement, and with our target number being a 10, which is ridiculous, it's just super hard to continue reinforcing. We're down to 3 support points, and we're only gaining, I think, 2 a week. Lots of scary Gauss on the field. Yeah, I mean, Rifleman 2C has all the large pulse lasers for 10 each. The Supernova has the ER large lasers. The Orion 2C, I think, has a Gauss rifle. Yeah, the Orion 2C has a Gauss rifle. The Highlander 732 has a Gauss rifle. Yep, there it is. That's 2 in that battle. Let's see, the Demon tanks, I believe, have a Gauss rifle. Yes. So that's 1, 2 more there. The Orion 2C has the Gauss rifle, so that's 3 in this battle, just from the Demons and the Orion. The Wyvern, the Black Knight, Zephyr, those are not going to have them. The Gala has 2, so yeah, that's a total of 5 Gauss rifles on the enemy side in this battle. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be scary. That's gonna maybe cost us some edge. Tonga and Tethys, huh? Tethys. We've got Brenka has no edge. We've got Alan Davi has 3 edge. We got Yarvik with 4 edge. We got Jonathan O'Dour with no edge. So yeah, only half of Tethys Lance has edge. Tonga Lance should be a little better protected. Tonga, we've got Tugyu with 3 edge. We've got Ash with 5 edge. We've got Adon Gato with 5 edge. And we've got, of course, Fred Jones with 6 edge. So Tonga Lance is pretty heavily protected. Tethys Lance, not so much. And yeah, Tonga and Tethys. Tethys is gonna be our stand back lance with all of their long range attacks. And we'll see how that goes. Let me just go ahead, we'll save it again just in case. And we will call it here. With 5 minutes left in the stream, I'm okay with that. Thank you all for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Wow, Frank, were you the only one in chat today? That's what it looks like. Well, I appreciate you joining me, and everyone on YouTube and who's not in the chat, I do appreciate it. Come back and see me again next week, and we'll see you then. Have a good one.